journey. This is how I started. Basically, my background in a nutshell was, as many of you probably are working for corporate America or worked for corporate America, so did I. I was in it for over 20 years. I worked the 40-hour weeks. I worked 50-hour weeks. I did everything that society tells us to do. Right? It's like, hey man, you gotta go to school and you gotta work hard and you gotta climb that corporate ladder. That's your only option. That's all I knew. That's what my family told me to do. So I went to New York City. I went to school in New York City. Went to SBA. Took graphic design, and I climbed the corporate ladder. I went to New Jersey. I jumped into big pharma. I didn't know anything about pharma, and I did it for 20 years. They owned me basically. Basically reached a glass ceiling. I realized, wait a minute, I've been doing this for 22 years now. I'm a creative director, which is pretty much the highest level I could get in that space. And I'm only making this amount of money. I mean, it was good salary, but it wasn't enough to set my family up for life, And I started to slowly realize that, but I didn't know what to do about it. I didn't know until they finally, for the third time in my career, I got laid off, which was a fortune. I mean, it was really a blessing because it kicked me in the ass to start researching. And as I started researching and looking into what options I have, because I made a decent salary, so during that time before, because I had 3 to 2 months to prepare for this, I ran into this book. I was like, what do I do? Where do I put this money that we've saved? It's making 0% interest, in the savings account. So it was like at the top of the Google search, stocks, right? Obviously, and real estate. So then this book came up over and over and over, and I was like, has anybody read this? Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki? This guy changed my life. Here's something he said, a little excerpt out of the book. American people work for corporations first, the government second, the banks last, and then we get what's left. How are we supposed to save for our retirement if all we do is give our money to corporations and then the banks for our mortgages, and then we just start putting little nuts away, with no interest. So that really kicked me into gear.